अरे यार
Gopal, brother,
इतना
Gopal.
एक मिनट
Bro, I'm so excited, yaar, you're here, yaar. Please, yaar, we need your help, yaar. Oh, boy, ठीक है, he's a decent actor, but we need some zabardast acting. Some, really good. I mean, you're going to raise the level of the show. Newscaustic will now become a great show.
Cyrus, I understand your condition, your position. But Cyrus क्या है? I'm doing films. I'm doing OTT. मैं एक बड़ा शो कर रहा हूँ अपना लाइव शो जुपिटर पे जूस 9 नवंबर को बालगंज और बैंड्रा में 2 शोज हैं यू नो सो यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड दैट मेरे पास बिल्कुल टाइम नहीं है और ऑनेस्टली बोलूँ ये जो बजट है ये जो स्टूडियो है तुम लोगों का इट्स ओके फॉर यू इट्स रियली गुड फॉर यू बट नॉट फॉर मी यार सॉरी
ठीक है
नहीं हो पाएगा
ओके एक होप सर एनी चांस की एक मौका मिलेगा मेरे को उस OTT में या फीचर में या एड फिल्म में या आपका शो में आई डोंट माइंड इफ यू डोंट माइंड कैन आई गेट अ चांस
आई डोंट वांट टू बी हार्श बट साइरस नो यार
वो देखना वो TVF से बात करना योर ब्रांड एम्बेसडर मैं क्या कहती हूँ न्यूज़कास्टिक करके कम ऑन हेल्प मी यार Yes, this is Newscaustic, a show which is completely dominated by one table and nothing else. But I just want to point out and show respect to Gopal Dutt, who's joining us on this episode. He's one of India's greatest actors, national award-winning actor. He has so much work, and the reason why he's coming here is right now he has no work. And why does he have no work? Well, I don't want to get into it. It's a very personal, this whole Me Too, Me 3 thing. I don't, it's not my business. But he's coming here and he's going to perform, and we are very grateful because Gopal is going to raise the standard of the show from here to here, which you can't see because it's all the way there somewhere. But let's wait for Gopal to see if he can do his magic. In the meantime, I want to start with something very important. I thought, should we talk about Ukraine? Should we talk about Gaza plan, peace plan in progress? Maybe that will happen. Bihar elections, maybe that will happen. So not very sure. But there's one thing I think that nobody's talking about and someone has to, shout out loudly from the rooftops. And that is cyclists. There are too many cyclists in India. They're going berserk. I speak of Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore especially, where the cyclists have taken over the early morning space. There's no space for us. We have cars, they have cycles, and they push us onto the pavement. It's just ridiculous. When is this going to end, this domination by cyclists? We have to stop it. And ladies and gentlemen, there's some sarcasm in all this. Because all these cyclists own 4 to 5 cars each. So why are they on cycles? Back in the 70s and 80s, a person on a cycle was on a cycle because he couldn't afford a car. Now he has 5 cars and he goes on a cycle. I mean, that's satire at its finest. So if you're a cyclist, please leave us alone, okay? Do not cycle. Get yourself what is called a stationary bike and cycle at home. All right, just get that off my chest so we can have a comedy show towards the end of this episode at least. Let's start with something beautiful, something that makes all children proud to be Indians. Bihar elections. So when are the Bihar elections? And the answer, does it matter? Guys, come on, of course it matters. Come on, Bihar, think of Bihar. Historically, the Magadh Empire, the Guptas, Gautam Buddha, Mahavir, Dr. Rajinder Prasad. Oh, and those 2 guys who are fighting on the streets all the time. 3 guys. Elections may be held in 3 parts from November 5th to 15th. Phase 1 will be the tech rehearsal, apparently. Phase 2, the dress rehearsal. Phase 3 will be vote chori. Sorry, I apologize. There's no such thing in Bihar. Vote chori, no such thing. Confused? Let me explain. There's no such thing as vote chori, but there's such a thing as elections. Well, Are Baba, I'm now even more confused. Okay, let me clarify. Just hang in there, guys, for a second, okay? There is no such thing as vote chori in Bihar. Mind you, there is such a thing as chori in Bihar. That occasionally, very rarely, once in a blue moon, somebody, it's happened. There's some proof somewhere. It's not even official documents, but it's there. But there's no vote chori. Kabhi nahi. Impossible. Mother swear. It's like saying there's a Yadav, but there's no Lalu Yadav. Last line was sponsored by the present government. Please keep that in the edit. We are saying nice things. We are not taking any panga with anyone. Bihar is far away from this studio. Although a lot of Biharis are outside the studio, but that's another story for Maharashtra politics. Now, There are 243 constituencies in Bihar. 243. Police will be present in 43 of them. At least, come se come. I mean, come on, people. Police can't be everywhere, bhai. If police are looking after robbery, dacoity, murder, kidnapping, and polling booths, who will escort your local member of parliament when his wife needs to go shopping, na? Please don't waste police ka presence on polling booths. We've already established there is no vote chori. But something, my producer. Huh? Rahul Gandhi on the line. Tell him I'm having a bath, please. With soap. Well, unless there's soap chori, in which case, I mean, that happens. Even in Bihar, even here, it happens. Soap chori, soap missing all the time. So, which are the main parties in Bihar? Well, there's the JD, the RJD, the BJP, Congress, and a couple of rave parties in Patna, yaar. Yeah. Abhilasha, good friend of mine. What a raver! We don't believe in all this nonsense. We are well over 50 years old. I don't do any raves or parties. All right, 6 p.m., I'm home and I look out for cyclists. And if I see them, I drop my chai from the 5th floor onto the street. Nitish Kumar is the present chief minister. He's been with BJP. He's been against the BJP. He's been with the NDA. He's been against the NDA. He's been with the RJD and Congress. He's been against the RJD and Congress. So basically, Nitish Kumar, a name you can trust. Show a picture of Nitish Kumar so it looks like I'm telling the truth. He's got a very kindly face. It's very important. Body language, सबसे important चीज़ है I think in politics में body language. You must have a good body language. In fact, Congress President, the younger or youngster Mallikarjun Kharge says, Nitish Kumar changes size only for kursi. I mean, what do? Expect Indian politicians to change size for philosophy? Come on, yaar. Kursi bhi ek cheez hai. It's a very important cheez in our politics. Without that, where will they sit? To tell us more about Bihar Elections 2025, let's meet senior member of the RJD, Mr. Gajendra Prasad Yadav. I didn't name him, so don't look at me.
Hello. देखिए, listen, I don't have ticket, huh? No ticket is left. Please call after November. November के बाद हमको phone कीजिएगा.
No, I don't think you understand, Gajendra ji. I don't want a ticket. I just want to have a quick...
Cash? You want cash?
No, what? Cash? What?
If you want cash, पैसा अगर चाहिए, you need to deposit the money in this account. Take down the transfer detail. लिखिए.
Okay. But no, I just want to ask about the Bihar elections, nothing more.
Oh, अच्छा. You are election commission. देखिए, please keep your eye on JDO. उधर आँख रखिए जमा के.
No. Hello, you're not understanding. I want to ask you about how, why, and where the elections will go in Bihar.
Oh, please, एक बात समझ लीजिए, पहले ही बता रहे हैं आपको. Please ask only 2 questions. I don't have capacity for answering 3 questions. हाँ, अब मैं बहुत थक जाते हैं भाई हम.
Okay. Who will win Bihar?
I will tell you who will lose.
Okay, who will lose Bihar?
NDA alliance.
Based on what?
देखिए, in 2015 they promised 1.25 lakh crore package for Bihar.
Oh, okay, fair point.
In last 10 years, Nitish Kumar never asked where is this 1.25 lakh crore package.
No, why?
Because Nitish Kumar doesn't want money. He just want kursi. Then kursi leads to money. Kursi होगा पैसा अपने आप ही आ जाएगा भाई. But not for people in Bihar.
Then for who?
Person sitting on the kursi. यार आप बिल्कुल है बुड़बक हैं एकदम.
Gajendra ji, these are very strong allegations and I am a very non-controversial show. We are vegetarian show, no garlic, no onion. So be very, very careful.
Yes, but that is not why NDA will lose.
Then what is it?
We have a secret weapon that the people of Bihar need to help with the majburi of everyday life.
Majburi of everyday life? Sounds like you're working in my show. Okay, you will guarantee the delayed package of 1.25 lakh crores for the people. Is that what you're saying?
No. उससे बहुत अच्छा चीज भाई. Better than that. We will give Bihar society what it really needs. What is missing. What must be reinstated.
What would that be? What?
ये देखिए. We will bring back alcohol. No more dry state. कोई dry state का बात नहीं करेगा इधर.
Wow. What should I say? I guess I should say cheers?
No cheers. Cheers का मतलब होता है कुर्सी. समझता नहीं है बोलबा. Never say cheers. यहाँ लोग दूसरा मतलब निकाल लेते भाई cheers का. कुर्सी का ही तो सारा लड़ाई है, तुम चेयर्स कर रहा है.
Yes, cheers is kursi. Very fair point. Learned so much from Gajendra ji. Lovely to have him there. And he looked like a famous actor who's appeared on many TVF shows, but now has nowhere to go. So he's in a studio in Parel, wandering around, lost like a sad man. Time to look at new segments you may have missed because of your busy lives, and also trying to decode the new GST rates. All this is in your head, so I understand. Let's start with this. Flood-devastated Maharashtra farmers need some support. Uddhav Thackeray has urged the PM to announce 50,000 crore aid for flooded farmers. See, you just have to announce. It does not have to actually reach. कहने में क्या हर्ज है? I promised my wife a diamond ring. 16 years have passed. She's still there. No ring. One day I'll get the ring, get rid of her. But let's move on. Mumbai Crime Branch have identified the man who made a threat call to Kapil Sharma's PA last week. His name is, and take a look at this, Kiku Sharda, the actor. Oh no, sorry, I've just got information. His name is not Kiku Sharda, it's Sunil Grover. Someone from Netflix? Okay, folks, let us investigate this first. We'll tell you next week. We don't have an answer to this entire story. Kapil Sharma, if you're watching, please tell us who is this person and why did you fire him from the show. Last week, we had riots in Ladakh and also at Superstar Vijay's rally in Tamil Nadu. And of course, sporadic violence continues in Nepal. What's our advice? Well, the only crowded place you can go to in October is a place which has Dandiya nights on a poster outside. You see the name Falguni Pathak or Preeti and Pinky? Then rush. Otherwise, stay away from crowds. Crowds can be very dangerous. Sorry, all our actors aren't Gopal. Sometimes we have to use whoever we can use. Apparently, he got hit by Dandiya sticks. Sticks can hurt. The message here for all of you who are playing Navratri, and please enjoy yourselves, use smaller sticks. Okay, let's move to Bollywood. The bads of Bollywood. I'm not sure what the word is because all those asterisks in the middle. Is it Badshahs? Is it Besharams? Is it Babas? Is it Bopanas? It can't be Bopanas. Bopanas, I think that's like a Kurgi name. I don't think that's it. Anyway, that show made by Aryan Khan, well, it has upset Sameer Wankhede, the man named after the stadium, former zonal director of the NCB. Now, he's filed a defamation suit against many parties, millions of people. To find out if he has a case, let's talk to senior counsel, Mr. Deepak Vanvati, who may look like somebody who's already appeared on the show because makeup is a challenge. Hello, sir.
Have you deposited 10 lakhs plus GST in my account?
No, we can't even afford the GST, forget the 10 lakhs.
Arey Baba, but that's my consultation charges, na? No negotiable, no cash, no gifts. Please, eh?
Sir, we are a fledgling show with no budget. Just wanted to ask you a few questions. You know, we won't take too much time. It'll end fast. In fact, look at us like Bangladesh in 1971 or Donald Trump in 2025, you know.
समझी गयो. Clueless. You mean clueless, eh? Okay. I like your humility. You are clueless.
Okay, sir, does Sameer Wankhede have a case for the portrayal of a character resembling him in the show, let's call it Custards of Bollywood?
Prima facie, he seems upset with the character who mimics his persona. Facial resemblance and mannerisms and, you know.
I see. Go on.
However, this can be easily disposed of in a trial. You see, many Indians look the same. Lots behave the same. Same as up, same achhe.
I don't know if that's the correct thing to say, but are you sure?
Yes, that's where the phrase "hum sab ek hai" comes from.
Hum sab ek hai. Looking around, I hope that's not true. I didn't know this. I thought, you know.
Well, stop thinking. Now, speaking of phrases, the actual Sameer Wankhede used the phrase Satyamev Jayate while addressing the media in 2021.
And?
The character in Custards also used the same phrase, Satyamev Jayate.
So then there is a case for defamation because of this?
No, not at all. It's a common phrase, a generic phrase. It's not a unique phrase. I heard two people say downstairs Satyamev Jayate when I was walking my wife's dog.
You saw two people saying Satyamev Jayate downstairs in your colony when you were walking your wife's dog.
Satyamev Jayate, oh मेरे बाप से मेरे को बचाओ, चोली के पीछे क्या है? All common phrases. No case for defamation, eh?
You heard someone say choli ke piche while walking your wife's dog right now?
Yes, all common phrases I heard just now while I was walking my wife's dog. Choli ke piche kya hai? Choli ke piche kya? Choli ke.
Okay, but he also alleged negative portrayal of drug agencies like NCB.
Young man, it's work of fiction. It's my story. I will write about my creation, my drug agency, any way I want to. It's not your creation. It's my creation. Your haircut is your haircut. My haircut is mine. Your wife is yours. My wife is mine. Your wife's dog is your wife's dog. My wife's dog is mine.
Yes, okay, all right, stop it. I don't have the whole list of relatives here that we want to exchange. Just leave it there. Got it. Thanks. So what you're saying is no case for defamation from what I've heard from you so far. Am I right?
No, not completely. I mean, there is an outside chance.
What are you saying? Now there's an outside chance.
The makers want to make sequel apparently.
And, okay, go on.
And the title may be a problem.
The title may be a problem such as?
They are calling it Bloody Custards of Bollywood.
That's too much, no?
Too much. Bloody custards of the Bollywood, you know. Too much, and bloody custards. It's not simple. Bloody custards of the Bollywood. Bloody custard. Bloody. The
Okay,
bloody
stop saying
custards.
that. You're behaving
of
like a
the
child.
Bollywood.
Stop saying that bloody custard all the time. It just sounds right. Wrong, not right. Did I say right? I meant wrong. Okay. All right. Wonderful work talking to Mr. Wankhede, a leading lawyer, charges 25 lakhs a day. So do not call him. He'll call you. In the meantime, I'm going to ask my producer to put me on a line to Diageo before we go into a break. Because I heard that they are selling RCB. And I want to put my hand up and let's see. Because I love that team. Let's see if I can get them. Hello, is that Diageo? What? I don't know. I want to buy the team RCB. How much will it cost? 2 billion. Okay. Can I put down a token amount? 20,000 rupees?
What?
We'll have to go to break, folks. They just shut the phone on me. I don't think I have enough. I'll have to look around and we'll do crowdfunding. वो makeup department को बुलाओ. और अपना camera department को बुलाओ. Let's see how much money we have. When we come back, we'll try and buy the RCB team live on this show after the break. Welcome back to this very professional Newscaustic show. A great setup now of 3-4 episodes in.
Cyrus, how are you?
I was good till you interrupted the live broadcast.
What is happening here?
We are doing a live so-called comedy show with the
Show? Oh, it's a show.
Television show, yes.
You mean work?
Yeah, I'm in the middle of the show.
I'm looking for the work, Cyrus. You know that. I'm looking for the work. I'm unemployed, so...
ठीक है. एक काम करो, प्रकाश से बात कर. He's downstairs. He'll help you with... you know how to drive?
No.
Oh, okay.
Can I put a chair here?
You put a chair there.
Chair means out of the...
Slightly out of frame. I'll just finish this quickly and we'll discuss it. Okay?
ये ठीक है. ये ऐसे.
और नीचे.
ये.
और नीचे.
ये.
थोड़ा हल्का सा नीचे.
ये.
और. Perfect. People, I'm so sorry. One day we'll have sponsors and we'll get actors and we'll have backgrounds and we'll have actual news information and great editing and cutting and a better anchor. But till then, let's move on. Now, this weekend heralds the start of Durga Pujo, or as the Bengalis and Japanese say, Durga Pujo. Bangladesh has a sizable population of Hindus that want to practice this favorite festival in peace. But I don't know if that's going to happen. So let's go over to Dhaka and meet a Durga Pujo Pandal organizer, Mr. Gappa. Mr. Gappa?
Hey, boy, 500 kathi roll, 350 puchkas, and 300 plate of teli bhaja.
What are you saying? Who are you talking to?
One second. Don't forget jahal muri and Mughlai paratha.
Mughlai paratha?
Don't worry, there is nothing Mughlai about it. It's a paratha, it's a paratha.
That's true.
50 kg Rasgulla, 70 kg Sandesh, and 80 kg Payesh.
What is this, sweets? You're talking about sweets?
Rasgulla and Sandesh are sweets. 80 kg Payesh is my friend. Payesh, I am doing an interview with Rajdeep.
No, not Rajdeep. Cyrus.
Arnab.
No, Cyrus.
Shirin.
Baba, Cyrus. Shireen is a female.
You are not female.
No, I'm not female. Now, may I proceed?
Proceed. Payesh, it will take a very short time. Unknown person talking.
How demotivating to have this guy on, but let's go on anyway. So I'm going to ignore all that, be the bigger person because I'm a newscaster first and this is Newscaustic. Now here in India, we hear that minorities are under threat in Bangladesh and Durga Pujo becomes a sensitive and somewhat dangerous festival to carry out.
No, that is not a real problem. Only some restrictions.
Oh, like timings?
The food consumption. People tend to overeat in Durga Pujo. Now the restriction is 3 plates per person only.
Oh, that must be upsetting.
Mangalam, see, you have to understand the problem.
I'm not Mangalam.
Okay, whatever your name is, please understand. Bangladesh is a very high on obesity index. Don't judge by my figure. Very few are as fit as me. So, just understand.
I see. I mean, who's to argue with that? I mean, absolutely fabulous to look at you visually. It's an optical illusion of beauty for me in a sense. So you agree with the restrictions, sir?
Mohammad Yunus has assured us of smooth sailing.
Mohammad Yunus, you mean the chief advisor, leader of Bangladesh, that guy?
Gaurav, there is no leader in Bangladesh.
Not Gaurav, but please go on.
Yeah, we have been leaderless since Mujibur Rahman.
If you say so. So suffice it to say, Durga Pujo is safe and secure in Bangladesh then, right?
Yes. But I have an ulterior motive being the organizer.
Go on, please.
Next week, hopefully Bipasha Basu herself will grace the mandap with her dancers. There will be 5 dancers plus Bipasha.
Why are you giving me these details?
In the work visa, I have mentioned 6 dancers.
But there are only 5, you said.
Yes. Then I will escape to India with a dance troupe as dancer number 6 and I will do the dancing and dancing.
I need some medication. Just stay there for a second. Just 1 minute. This is too much for us to digest. Please understand, children watch this show.
Let me hold on and catch on my breath. See, I have already received my voter's ID for West Bengal.
No, don't tell me. No, I don't want to know. No involvement with this.
See, I've also got the Aadhaar card, the PAN card, even the petroleum card. And I don't even have a car. They gave me the petrol.
Bas, I don't want information. This is too much information about you crossing over. Just stay where you are.
See, as soon as I will land in Kolkata, I will contact you. My Kolkata address is like Bangalore number 17, Park Street, opposite Cham Cham Mithai Wala. You know where?
Bas, I don't want information. This is too much information about you crossing over. Just stay where you are.
See, I want to come to Bombay also. I want to see Gateway of India or India Gate. I want to see that also. And I'll call you. You stay in Malabar Hill, huh?
No. Look. I don't want this. I don't want you coming into our country. Please just stay where you are. We don't allow it.
Hey, Babla!
Cut the feed. We don't want this mass migration every 5 minutes. We can't take it. We'll become the new America. I don't want that. Please stop it. Oh my God, okay. Let's get away from that absolute mess. I apologize. Note to self, never have Gappa on again. Instead, it's time for our movie of the week. Much more cheerful news, folks. This is a movie shot by an amateur, which I think should be made into one of the most celebrated moments in entertainment. Let's take a look. Just to give you context, this poor young man, a husband, somewhere in Kerala, gave his wife his passport and said, sweetie, he might have not said sweetie, honey, he might have not even said honey, he must have just said, Jaspreet, no, that's Punjab. Anyway, he said something to his wife and said, get a renewal of this passport done. And she went off and used it then to write her notes about budget, expenses, numbers, and other such things inside the passport. There's some lesson here for all of us, and that is, if you get married, never give your wife your passport. More news just in, and by that I mean news from a week ago because, we shoot early. Self-styled godman Swami Chaitanya Nanda, please show his picture, he's a lovely man, was arrested after being accused of molesting not one, not two, but 17 female students. He was nabbed where? In Agra near the Taj Mahal. So apparently he's an incurable romantic. Uska side se romantic hai na. I mean, look at it from perspective. People, 17 females sexually harassed by this great man, Swami Chaitanya Nanda. I mean, his parents must be very proud. Aapna beta. 17 females. I mean, by the time he went past his 10th victim, what was he thinking? Ye sab normal hai. I am really good at this. I should get a national award. Time for my biopic. Who will play me? Wow, it's amazing. Unbelievable. These kind of people walk amongst us. And still police stop me and fine me for breaking red light. Look at the crime here. The Women's World Cup kicked off on the 30th of September, middle of the week. Let's do a quick vox pop of know your female cricketers. Actually, that's not right. When you talk about animals, you say male, female. Don't say that. Women cricketers. Okay, so let's find out what you know about the World Cup. And by let's find out, I mean I'll just go outside and talk to two people right now. Can you name 4 players of Indian team?
स्मृति मंदानी
Priti?
मंदानी है ना स्मृति
पूरा नाम क्या?
वंदना
नहीं, that is called phone a friend. Phone a friend allowed नहीं है. स्मृति मतानी था. वो तो मतानी गई अभी मंदाना हो गया. Just the most talented batswoman that we have. Very good. और दूसरा कौर. मुश्किल से कौर.
हरमित कौन
हरमीत. तो आपने को 1-2 नाम फेंका इस साइड से. अब बताओ इंडियन वुमेन्स क्रिकेट टीम
4 प्लेयर.
अगर 11 है आपके पास जानकारी तो
11 नहीं है.
10 तो कर लो कम से कम.
हरलिन देओल, स्मृति मंदना, कौर नहीं जुलन. अरे वो कोच है भाई.
जूलन अभी 57 इयर्स है. हाँ, आपके टाइम आपके ज़माना की बात है. प्लीज़ अंकल आप इंटरफेयर मत करो जब यंगस्टर्स की बातचीत चालू है. थैंक यू प्लीज़ वेरी मच. हाँ, इनफैक्ट आई एम टोल्ड कि एक फेमस पॉडकास्टर है यहाँ पे जिसका नाम है गोपाल दत्त. गोपाल जी, सो नाइस टू हैव यू हियर. सो नाइस टू हैव यू हियर. इफ़ यू कैन जस्ट टॉक टू कैमरा. बट गोपाल जी का खुद का पॉडकास्ट है इन द एयर एंड ड्रॉप्ड. 3 बंदे का पॉडकास्ट है. ही इज़ द मेन गाय. एंड 2 सेकेंड एंड थर्ड जो है उसका नाम मत दे दो. Why give them publicity? Gopal Dutt in the air and drop. But इसके बाद जानकारी बहुत है क्रिकेट में and especially Women's World Cup. Women's World Cup he knows everything. So we are going to ask him not just Indian team but Pakistan team and maybe England team also. Can you name some players, sir, from the Indian side?
Yes, why not? I can, yes.
Just take 3-4 names for us.
Oh, you want to listen? Okay. So, Samriddhi and Rashmi and Neeru. Neeru is there. And, Rashmika.
I think he is not very sure, but let's try. Maybe Pakistan team. Can you remember anyone?
Yeah. I know Pakistani player's name. Rukhsana. And then Sadia. And Shai.
ठीक है. समझ गया. Let's give him one more chance. England team.
Oh, I know by heart. I mean, England team is Christine and Katharina and Anna.
अच्छा ठीक है. क्रिकेट एक्सपर्ट गोपाल दत्त जिसका शो का नाम है, पॉडकास्ट का नाम है In the Air and Dropped. I mean, people, 1.6 billion people live in India and we can't find more than the same 4 people for Vox Pop. Where are the Indians? Is it this show that's driving them away? I don't know. But in the meantime, before we take a break, I want to get on the line with Mohsin Naqvi, Interior Minister and Head of the Asian Cricket Council, who has our cup and our medals. Mohit, phone karo. Mohsin bhai ko. Oh, sorry, we aren't allowed phones to Pakistan. It went blank. I can call up to Nepal and then turn left. I can do that much, but I can't. Guys, there's no cup. We'll give you this one in the meantime. Okay, well done, India. We'll take a break and then come back. Surya, pakar. Welcome back after that break, which our sponsors tell us is the best part of the show so far. We're going to have many more breaks to make this show really worthwhile for you and me. Welcome to This Week on WhatsApp Academia. Here's a viral WhatsApp forward. Well, it's just a warning telling you that the new XBB variant, Omicron variant, is very dangerous, 5 times more violent than the Delta variant. All right? Also, and listen to this, folks. This is advice from me to you as a guy who likes health. XBB symptoms does not include cough, cold, or fever. Don't look for that. It actually includes joint pain, headache, upper back pain, that kind of thing. So, let's call our patient, Gopal ji. He's had every bimari in the book and probably has this. Do you have fever, sir? Do you have a cough? Do you have a cold?
No, nothing.
Nothing. Okay, that's good news. That's good news. You've got basically the Omicron XBB. That's the bad news. And worst news is the chance of survival is 0.
0.
Zero, no chance.
Okay, it's better than unemployment.
It's one way to look at life. What a beautiful human being he was. All right, JK people, JK, I mean, come on, it's called XBB. That's not COVID, that's your wife's status after you get COVID. Your XBB. Just saying nice things to motivate myself. Sorry, actually, I do have some backache, but that's because we didn't pay for the full chair, so they took the backrest away. That's got nothing to do with any variant. Okay, time to meet a Bengali poet and pornographer. Sorry, not pornographer. Kya tha? Photographer. I need to change my lenses here. His name is Shaumik Chakravorthy, but in Bengali they call him Boo Boo. He's here, he's going to make you laugh, and then we're going to chat with him about the world at large. Shaumik.
Thank you, Cyrus. Since you're talking about backrest, I have to tell you, I was in a plane recently, and I don't get to sleep on a plane because I'm vertically challenged. I'm 6'4", and I don't have a headrest. So I was the only person awake on this flight, and I noticed they were serving food to the pilot, and you can see inside the cockpit. And I noticed the pilot has a headrest till here. And I was so angry. I'm like, if there's one guy on this plane who should always be alert, it's the pilot, right? Why do we have a headrest? Pilot should have no backrest also. He should be on a stool the whole time. Someone should be kicking him in the shins, keeping him awake, you know? Now I couldn't sleep for 2 reasons on the plane. I'm like, this flight is too comfortable. Let's have some turbulence so we know he's awake. But that's not what I'm really here to talk about. I'm here to talk about, I have a warning for the citizens of Mumbai and indeed any metro in India. Don't take a power nap in your taxi, because I just did on the way here. I took a 5-minute power nap. Pre-power nap, 15 minutes to destination on Google Maps. Post-power nap, 30 minutes. I was like, what is this Christopher Nolan movie I have entered? Where a 5-minute nap takes me back in the past 15 minutes, you know? So just stay alert. As the rapper Nas said, sleep is the cousin of death. So just savdhan rahe, satark rahe, all right? And I'm from Bangalore. I've recently moved to Bombay. But both cities have the same sort of monuments on the street. Like you'll be driving down the road and you'll see these vertical pillars have been constructed. And in your head, you're like, one day they'll put something horizontal on top. You know? And then 1 year will pass, 2 years will pass, 10 years will pass. Nothing horizontal. You know, usually when we construct something, we use it, then it becomes a relic eventually. In India, we skip the middle phase sometimes. Straight to Archaeological Survey of India. Decades from now, some kid is asking his dad, what are these pillars? Dad has to make up something. It's like the giants used to roam the earth, and this was their playground. They used to jump from pillar to pillar, you know, to build their calves and their glutes. And the kid is like, what are glutes? And the dad is like, that's where I will smack you if you ask any more questions. Because corporal punishment will be back, I predict. Also, I don't want to come across as this classic stand-up comedian complaining about road construction. People keep saying road construction is slow in India. Yeah, the road closing team is slow. What about the digging team? Can we have some love for maybe the most world-class digging team ever? Overnight, it's gone. You know? In fact, that's how the 15 minutes get added to your post-power nap journey, because they've dug something up. What I like to do is, whenever they're digging outside my house, I like to record the video and play it backwards, and it feels like my city is being fixed. It's a beautiful way to do it. I recommend it highly. I'm actually a bit of a pothole expert now, because I've lived in the cities for so long. Like, I can tell how old a pothole is just by looking at it. These are some basics on pothole aging. For more advanced stuff, sign up for my online classes, because we live in an economy that if you have a skill, it's not enough to know it. You have to teach it online. So see you there. Promo code down here.
Lovely. Shaumik, thank you so much for coming on the show for the princely sum of, we won't mention it, it's not classy to do that. Thank you so much, but very funny man.
Thank you. FNB is included, right?
Of course not, but thanks for asking. All right, before we start, let's clear this up. A lot of Bengalis in my life, and I don't get the name wrong. I've been saying Shaumik.
Yes.
How close am I to the actual authentic pronunciation?
I mean, you could have called me John at this point.
John is closer.
John, where I needed to go before we started the shoot. But
Treat this as one big John. You haven't worked on the product.
oh, beautiful. No, what are you talking about? But if only y'all could see this setup, it's incredible. But
If they could see the unseen.
oh, nice. Shaumik is how I go by. I go by Shaumik just because I've lived outside Bengal.
Right.
To make it easier for people.
Right.
But
If I was Bengali, how do I say it?
you would say Shaumik.
Shaumik.
Shaumik Chakravorthy.
I'm just going to say your name because I'm in love now. Shaumik.
Shaumik Chakravorthy.
Chakravorthy. And the B is pronounced properly.
B is not silent, yes. It's not like
Yeah.
my name is Chakravorthy, the B is not
Like
silent.
if you talk about that show of Aryan Khan's, the something of Bollywood,
yeah.
how do you pronounce the word?
Which word do I go
First
with?
word, I forgot the name.
Oh, it is bads, right? Bads is bads.
Okay.
Oh, am I allowed to say the other word?
I don't know. I'm not your father or mother. Who am I to tell you what words to use?
But I think
Oh, Samik! Don't talk like that. Come, let's start with, we've got
Yes.
some questions
Yes.
to ask you.
Yes.
We test the comedians. They all think of themselves as really smart people. So we always test the comedians once
Please.
they come on. And so far, they've all failed.
Of course.
So I'm hoping you'll, take this a little further.
no, I plan to keep the streak going, but let's go.
Oh, great. Then let's just end it here. Save everybody some time. Okay, in the UN,
Yes.
Donald Trump, the orange man, has spoken on ending several wars, one between Azerbaijan and Albania. This is all true, huh?
Yeah?
First, tell me about that, because
Yeah, I mean, it's good. Trump sort of, by the way, he renamed his Department of Defense Department of War recently. So a man who's sort of making the opposite change back home.
Yeah.
I don't know, his home game and away game is very different. He's ending wars overseas.
normally males' testosterone levels drop.
Yeah.
But he's getting even more aggressive as he ages for some reason.
I think there is some
He's on
substance
something.
abuse.
There must be.
But Albania and Azerbaijan, I think he's using this as a dress rehearsal. He stops the smaller skirmishes and then he builds up to the big one, which I hope you know, Cyrus, is USA blue versus USA red. That's the final one.
Yeah, that's 3 years away still.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's going to
They're
come
calling it civil. I didn't think there'd be nothing civil about it.
Abraham Lincoln, here we go again.
Yes. So he needs to bring the blue and red together. And then what
But
does that
just
mean?
as a historian, because I know you are a very well-read man.
Of course,
you were
over
reading
3 books.
You had a book in your hand. That was a checkbook, but you had a book in your hand when you came in.
I-
There is no war between Albania and Azerbaijan.
course,
They
of
have
course.
very little to do with each other, and there's no sort of violence whatsoever. And they're very far away, so it's tough to even conduct a war.
Yeah, but it's who is to say? That's when you claim that you've caused peace there. You know,
Right.
you can rewrite history.
So he's not wrong to say there's peace between
Yes.
the countries because of him,
It's a
even though there
semantics
was
thing.
no war before that.
It's
So
right.
the second part is still holds
He's
true.
like, I am here, and there is peace between Azerbaijan and Albania.
Fair, I think that's very
And,
statesman-like.
You know, correlation is causation in this case.
Okay, that's too much English for my show. Keep it down.
That's from the one book I read. That was on the front page of the checkbook, actually.
All right, Azerbaijan was bad enough. Now
Yeah.
people are trying to find out where it is.
And there's another one, right?
Yeah, so there's also Azerbaijan. This is also all true, folks. Azerbaijan versus Cambodia. I spoke about this in the UN.
Azerbaijan versus Cambodia.
Yeah,
Bhaijan.
he stopped that fight.
yeah, they-
Baijan stopped that fight.
Oh, really? Is this? I've never thought of these two countries together in my.
We have looked everywhere, we've
Yeah.
researched everywhere. There's not been one skirmish in 400 years.
Yeah.
There also was no Azerbaijan 400 years ago. I mean, there was,
Yeah.
but not really. So
Yeah, it was part of the another.
the Soviet Union,
Yes.
that lovely, very non.
Yes, a utopia.
A place where you go with family and then return alone.
Yes.
But what's your take on that now? So it's just making up wars, making up stories.
I mean, this is all building up towards some sort of award, I think, which we will be speaking about because
Yes,
he is
later
ending
on.
wars.
Yeah.
So I think Trump is we are in a post-truth era, which we've been
Do
in
we
for a
do that? Do
while.
other politicians do that? Do Indian politicians do that?
Not that I've ever heard of.
Never. I've never.
And my ears are peeled, let me tell you,
I
Cyrus.
check every news cutting, every print article, every digital.
I have my ear to the ground.
Not once. No. Maybe North Korea, but not us. We don't do that.
Yeah. The North is always violent.
The North is more dangerous. Fair point. Coming from the South, because you're now Bengaluru.
That's true. Yeah, Republic of India, not South India.
A Bengali Bengaluru.
That's right.
I am listening to what you're saying, but I had to say my name.
No, absolutely.
All right, let's move to the next question. Chinnaswamy, Kum, Karur, in TN. How do we stop all this violence that seems to be simultaneous with the big events and these, huge groups of people meeting for whatever purpose?
Gathering crowds is a problem. I've got a couple of solutions for you, Cyrus. One is we go back to social distancing. We take it seriously again. You remember those signboards about maintain social distancing?
Yeah.
The signboards are still up.
Right.
Wherever you go, they've not removed. We've distanced ourselves from the sign.
Yeah.
It's time to follow it again. And to enforce it, I have a solution. You can look this up. You know those balls they use called Zorb? No, don't get sidetracked.
Sorry, I'm from the 80s.
So, big ones. The big ones.
Again, I'm from the 80s.
They call them Zorb balls. They're used in corporate
Talk to me
bonding.
like I know, so I don't look stupid.
So a person is in, have you seen those balls where people get inside one
Yes, of
and they
course.
roll them down the hill?
Yeah.
All our gatherings require us to be
So
inside
the
one.
Zorb is like a helmet.
Yes, for
so-
your whole body.
For the whole body, and you're
Yeah.
inside your helmet and
Yeah.
you're in a safe cocoon.
Yeah, so any gathering, protest, or if celebration, whatever be the
Right.
case, Indians, we show up in our own
In our
Zorbs.
Zorbs. And you can still participate, you can shout your slogans, you can do whatever you're doing.
It adds to the fun of the experience. You roll down the road,
Right.
you don't even walk anymore.
Right,
So
it's fabulous. Of course, if it's
10,000
uphill, it's sometimes a bit of a problem. You may need someone to push your Zorb up.
Absolutely, maybe some sort of we need to get a sort of
Menial.
wind situation.
Oh, you want
create
to
a
use
blower.
technology.
Yes.
I was thinking of there's too many Indians, so just get somebody to push you up.
But they're in their own Zorbs. That's the problem.
Okay, so every Indian is in a Zorb.
Every Indian's in a Zorb.
So we don't have the option of a helper.
No
Because the Zorb can't help the other Zorb.
Absolutely.
So we'll work on technology. I'm learning so much from you. I think this is a fabulous answer and it's a very fair point.
Yeah, Zorb, please reach out.
I know it's a sensitive issue, but it's not the worst idea in the world to just cocoon people into little packages.
I think it's better to, in India, you have to force people to distance.
If you're with your wife,
Yes.
traveling as a package or girlfriend or whatever, do you go into one Zorb
This
or two
is a
Zorbs?
great question. We can have a family Zorb.
You could have a family
Because
Zorb.
within the family, I think things will be
Yeah,
fine.
you should be able to not have a sort of
Yeah.
riot happening.
And in general, I think after 10 years together, Indian family
They
will
want to
take
find their own Zorb
the
anyway.
three corners of the Zorb.
Yeah. Or they break the Zorb with lines in between. It's a line of control. You're here, I'm there.
Yeah.
This is just human nature.
Yeah, because this is the only solution. Because I had been long back to a protest, and I'm a person who I don't like standing in crowds, so I
Right.
stood outside the crowd.
Right.
But when you stand outside a crowd in a protest,
You
it
look
looks
like you're catering.
It looks like you're protesting the protest.
Oh,
You're
that's
against. You're standing against.
What was the
this
protest anyway?
I can't. Let's not.
Was it anti-government?
It was anti-Zorb. I was pro-Zorb. That was the problem.
Okay, too much for me to absorb. Let's move on.
Good one.
Back to Orange Man. He's talking about 100% tariff on foreign-made films. That's for America. So what are your thoughts? And do you think that Hindi films should also have the same rule for so many films are shot outside completely?
Absolutely.
In the 90s and the early 2000s, like 100% of the film was shot outside.
In fact, that's exactly what I propose. We don't just put a tariff on upcoming films. We do a retrospective tariff.
Right.
So what that does is Yashraj goes bankrupt, right?
Nirmala ji, if you're listening, this is a fantastic idea. You can even lower my income tax and go for this.
Yeah, Yashraj goes bankrupt.
I mean, they won't have a rupee left.
And of course, the money will come to the Indian government, who, of course, will use it for creating,
benefit of the greater good.
and create our own Switzerland and our
Yes.
own. And that's why we shoot the new films.
We do have it in Filmistan.
Yeah.
There's a little Switzerland
So
right
the
there. in
companies,
Mumbai.
the production companies that rise from the ashes of the Yashrajas
Yes,
and
yes.
the Dharmas will work in the new
Yes. So
Switzerland.
you're killing 7 birds with one stone in a sense.
Satire.
You're getting more money and destroying all these film companies. So new film companies can come up. It's almost like your Zorbian thought coming back here.
Thank you. There is a theme to my thought.
Yes, it looks like everything is packaged in a Zorb moving forward in life.
And I'll need to be in a Zorb if when the Yashraj
You
people
won't be
show
cast
up.
in a Yashraj film in the next 5 years.
Oh my God.
But Sanjay Leela Bhansali, possibly.
Oh, sure. I have my own makeup and wardrobe.
Yeah. You'll fit in.
Yeah.
Okay, Mohsin Naqvi, the great interior minister of Pakistan, he's taken the Asia Cup with him from last week here at time of shooting.
Yes.
And What do you think should happen now? How do we get it back? What is there a process that we have to follow? I mean,
I think it's been a perfect sort of time for AI to shine, because I don't know if you saw the photos where our Indian players were just posing with nothing
in their hands.
AI and
Yeah.
cups in there. So it's kind of AI's moment, and Mohsin has probably been paid by big tech to do this, and we have the cup.
I hope the Indian players don't take it further and
Yeah.
the next tournament start going out to bat without a bat.
Yeah.
You know, bowl without a ball. Because, you know, I mean, like, they're just used to everything.
But the
like,
wicket also needs to be AI. If you go to bat
that's
without
true,
a bat,
That's true. Yeah.
that's the slowly real cricket becomes video games.
Would we get the Asia Cup back or not?
Listen, we won it what 9 times now, 10 times.
Almost every time.
It doesn't.
88%.
88%. This is almost a decent board exam percentage.
Not for Mumbai, but yes, for
Yeah,
some cities.
for some cities, lesser cities.
Yeah. I wouldn't say the word lesser. I just say that they don't have the same standards for whatever reason.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is not the trophy I'm going to fight over. Mohsin Naqvi has probably taken it back home.
Yeah.
And
But the kids are playing with it or drinking water out of it or
Yeah.
passing it on to the building colony matches.
what about the medals? I don't know what they've done with the medals.
See, the medals are not so important for me because we can forge any medals and give it to them. It doesn't really matter. But that Asia Cup thingy, it's a big thing. It's been designed long time ago.
Sure.
And it has a certain sort of meaning. I feel bad for Surya because he could have brought that home and held it up properly and felt good about himself and that kind of thing.
I'm sure the ICC can make things happen.
Second, what you're saying is the BCCI is above the ICC, so they can tell them what to do in the ICC. Oh, whatever.
No, I mean, I'm saying the ICC.
I'll just get into my zob. I'm so sorry.
Listen, it's
Put me
not,
back in my zob.
It's not a big enough issue to go to the BCCI. Let the
Oh,
ICC
yeah.
deal with it.
Yeah.
Middle management can
Kanga
handle
League
it.
D here. Okay, in Varanasi,
Yes.
again, true story, sad story. Olympian Mohammad Shahid,
Yes.
a hockey champ, ancestral house that he lived in or grew up in, was partly demolished as part of a road widening project. I just want to mention, partly demolished doesn't make it less.
No.
Because once you demolish any part,
That's the problem with
it's
the house.
demolished.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, a
You can't
partial
say, okay,
house
two
is-
rooms are missing because of,
Yeah.
the greater good of society.
Yeah. You can't be like the drawing room is al fresco
Yeah,
dining,
yeah.
But I mean, firstly, the serious part of it is this exactly represents Indian hockey. The situation, literally, it's been razed to the ground.
Yeah.
But my only request is, I think you said they're building a highway.
They're building a highway.
Just don't add insult to injury. Let the highway not be given over to the BCCI and have a cricket match, because we are known to catch every highway.
bury
we can
hockey in
find.
between.
Yeah, because if you give it to cricket, taking from hockey and giving to cricket is like a reverse Robin Hood thing.
Then again, his surname is Shahid, so in a sense, he had to take a blow for
Yes.
too much.
Maybe he has the Asia Cup.
All right, I think that's all we have time for. Thank you so much. This was
Thank you so
wonderful.
much. Wonderful.
We're going to get into our separate jobs and move forward
Yes, roll.
for the greater good.
Yes.
Yeah, don't say roll. I'm at an age where it means something else.
Oh.
Yeah. SC, one of the most important institutions in India, but here it's just Shaumik Chakravorthy. Not such an important institution, but growing as we speak. And time to move ahead. India and Pakistan finally reached a compromise. Pakistan will send the Asia Cup to India via Blinkit. Oh, this is better news. Netanyahu has agreed to the Gaza peace plan as of now. This comes as a relief as the older Gaza in pieces plan wasn't working. I apologize. That was too much. That was slightly below the belt, but if you have a big stomach, it's okay. Now, let's meet Param, that girl from Punjab who's blowing up the internet. Oh, no, she's not here. We don't have budget for these kind of people. She's a fresh new talent. You go and meet her. I'm talking about the fact that she's out there. That girl. Oh, speaking of girls, that's what we need. We need females. We don't have any female actors. So if you're interested in acting and being on Newscaustic, we're looking at some female involvement, so it doesn't look like just men on the show. So any talent out there who is female, just link into us and we'll look at you and we'll hopefully be able to put you on the... What happened now?
Cyrus, I'm a female. You just said you need female.
Gopal, please.
You said, yes, look, just give me a time. Give me a second. Now look, in any case, I identify myself as female. So,
Yeah.
I'll join the show.
No, do one thing now. We are at Parel now. There's that Elphinstone bridge nearby now. You take me then push me. Huh? You can wear this at the same time. No problem. Thank you, Gopal. Sorry.
See, you're touching me. This is...
That's all we have time for. And before our lawyers get involved, we need to stop this show. Newscaustic will see you soon next week. In the meantime, who let this guy in? Girl, guy?